Welcome to the reverse sponge meditation energy practice. My name is Rachelle Cornelius from Creative Spirit Collaborative. Before we begin the practice, I'd like to give a little bit of a history of how this practice has emerged in my life from an intersection of my own history of trauma and the realization of how trauma has impacted the sensitivity of my energy and my nervous systems. Over the years, I've studied various energy practices, and I've worked with a lot of different recommendations about energetic hygiene and what is often known as the energetic bubble of protection. So as I was working with this, that energetic bubble of protection often serves people really well, but it felt limiting to me and it didn't feel resourcing as I had wished it would. So the reverse sponge bubbled up. Eventually, I realized that I never learned that my sensory pathways were basically blasted and stuck open as a result of trauma, or sometimes even anxiety. Because in an unsafe environment, the lack of safety is not being communicated verbally. So it requires that the nervous system try to assess for safety through all the other senses and through the energy system. I have seen a similar pattern repeated with many clients experiencing trauma or anxiety over the years. And this practice has now become a standard grounding and centering practice I do with almost all of my clients, especially if they have been experiencing what I call big T trauma, which usually carries a diagnosis of PTSD, or little t trauma, which is an traumatic experience that their nervous system registered as traumatic. Since we generally aren't taught about all the layers of ourselves or the different ways people perceive the world or sense the world, we often aren't aware that this can happen or how to relate with this aspect of ourselves in a healthy way, let alone know how to heal it or use our sensitivity as a strength and a gift of healing in and of itself. So I often find people's nervous systems are on high alert and their energy systems are stuck open in this way, often referred to as hypervigilance, without even knowing it. And they can carry this for many, many years, even decades. And I often say that when there's trauma or anxiety, it's like we are a dry sponge tossed into the ocean, and our nervous system and our energy systems absorb everything around us indiscriminately without knowing it. So when we become aware of this phenomena and this experience of hypervigilance, we can begin to practice this reverse sponge to fill our sponge with our own infinite resource, so that we are not picking up things from outside ourselves unconsciously. And we can begin to fill our sponge and make a conscious choice about when we choose to open to the impact from any influences outside of ourselves. So before we begin the practice, I'd like to start with an invocation, as I often do. So perhaps bringing your hands to your heart or to prayer position, taking a deep breath. May this practice be dedicated to the honoring and stewarding of the earth, plants, animals, and indwelling spirit. May this practice offer healing to your body, mind, heart, and spirit in whatever way serves you. May this practice bring awareness and vitality to your life. May this practice be offered with reverence and in service to collective healing and evolution. So take a moment to find a comfortable position if you haven't already. You can be seated or lying down. It doesn't really matter. You can probably be standing too, although it's helpful to be somewhat relaxed, but not too relaxed where you fall asleep. So you want to remain alert. You're going to first start settling into breathing in and out of the heart. Just being present breath and the heart working in tandem together. Inhaling, the heart opening, the energetic heart, the emotional heart opening and expanding. And exhaling, just softening. Inhaling, opening. Exhaling, softening and going deeper inside. Inhaling, opening and expanding just within yourself. Exhaling, softening and going deeper and deeper into the heart to find a resource within yourself. It may be your own soul or spirit. It may be how you identify with God. Oftentimes, it is an experience that somebody has had with nature in the past. It's not usually a human form. And what we're looking for here is an experience where you felt the most alive, the most resourced, the most nourished, the most filled with light, safe, protected, calm, comforted. Oftentimes people will associate that with various aspects of nature, like sunshine or a mountain or a tree, an old growth tree, or the ocean or something like that. We'll take a few more breaths in and out of the heart and into that deep resource within your heart. It's there for everybody, even if you haven't experienced it in your life or you feel like you haven't experienced it in your life. Perhaps you can imagine it. Tuning into that, breathing into and out from the heart. Allowing that resource to begin to fill your awareness, fill your heart. And with each in-breath, you're allowing that resource to fill your entire being and then to strengthen on each exhale within you. So I choose the ocean often. So I may just look at the ocean and just take in the visual perception. I may take in the rhythm of the sound of the waves. I may take in the power. So whatever it is for you, just breathing in and allowing that to fill your body, filling your atoms and the spaces in between. Exhaling, just allowing it to settle and coalesce and strengthen. Inhaling, expanding and filling your cells and tissues and organs. Exhaling, allowing it to coalesce, settle, and strengthen. Inhaling, filling the senses of your body, the bones, the brain, the heart, the digestive organs, the reproductive organs, the urinary organs. Exhaling, settling, coalescing, and strengthening. All the nooks and crannies of your physical, biological body. Inhaling, allowing that resource. Maybe you see it as light, maybe you see it as energy, maybe you feel it as a pulsation or a warmth or a tingling, allowing that to fill your body. We'll move into the energy system, just working through the different layers of your being. Inhaling, allowing that to expand. And even if you don't know the energy systems, just sense. Perhaps you're aware of various chakras, the meridians, the central channel that is coincident to your spine. Even the electrical part of the nervous system is part of that energy system. Inhale, filling that, infusing these layers of your body and your energy system. Exhaling, settling, coalescing, strengthening, radiating. As it gets into the energy system, this resource starts to radiate and starts to pulsate. Inhaling, allowing this resource to expand into the emotions, wherever they're held in the body, and expand into the mind. The mind can be held in the body and also in the brain. And exhaling, allowing, settling, coalescing, strengthening, inhaling, allowing that resource to infuse your unconscious, your subconscious, your conscious, your superconscious aspects of mind, and all the emotions, all the feelings, all the sensations, and exhaling, allowing that to settle and develop this radiance throughout these layers of your being. It's just growing with each in-breath and strengthening with each out-breath. Beautiful. A few more rounds here, just resting in this, bathing in this radiance, in this pulsation, in this aliveness, in this nourishment. Breathing it in. This is you. This is your resource. This is your aliveness. You have access to this anytime. Maybe even imagine for a moment, taking a moment to allow your consciousness to reflect on that dry sponge, just like filling all the nooks and crannies of your sponge. Sponge being equivalent to your entire body and being, all the layers of your nervous system, your auras. You can even go backwards and forwards through time if you wish. All of your relationships, all of your life experiences, all of your history. Just touching on that radiance, filling all the aspects of your life. We'll go into the heart. Sometimes there's emotions that reside in the heart. Maybe even allowing this resource to fill all the obstacles, the challenges, the suffering, the pain that you feel, allowing it to touch those. Feeling the expansion of the heart, maybe even feeling the fullness of your whole being. It can feel kind of plump, like a sponge that's taken in all the moisture, all the nutrients. Breathing in, filling into your heart, deep into your soul, into your spirit, where it becomes reciprocal. So the resource, your spirit, God, nature, is filling your being up and then feeding it back to your spirit, soul, God, nature. Inhaling, filling all layers up, exhaling, settling, coalescing, radiating. Just allow you to sit with that for a few more moments, just breathing in and out with that pulsation, that fullness, feeling how it feels in your veins, in your tissues, seeing how it impacts your vitality and your sense of identity and grounding and centering and energy, aliveness. Feel free to carry on with this practice as long as it feels good and comfortable and nourishing. And then allow yourself to rest from the conscious intention of building it and just receive it. Breathing in and releasing out, and receiving the resonance, the benefits of this work. Thank you. May you be well.